Hi, everybody! Roar! This is Crit Creature Trucks coming at you with another video today. And I want to tell you, this video is a tribute to Kevin Conroy, one of the greatest Batman actors ever. Even though he was just the voice of Batman, he was the greatest of being Batman. But this isn't just about a review on Batman. This is a review on the entire DC animated universe. With not the entire one, but the one that started it all. With Kevin Conroy's Batman, the animated Superman, Batman Beyond, Static Shock, and Justice League combined with Justice League Unlimited. Yep. Yeah, this is a review on all of that. And all those shows are connected in the same world. It's one of the greatest things ever. But it only started with Batman in the beginning. Yeah. We get to see a lot of Kevin Conroy being Batman, fighting off against a lot of his villains. An origin to lots of them. And not just his villains, we also get to see him fight a whole bunch of just normal criminals. We see the first episode is literally all about him facing off against Man-Bat. And that one was scary. Then he goes off against Joker. We see Poison Ivy for the first time. And we also see the origins of Two-Face and Mr. Freeze, Killer Croc, Bane. A lot of them, actually. And Two-Face. And everything, even Riddler, every single villain in there. But the animation changes at season 4, which is really cool. Yeah, and all the villains look different. Better animation and a lot of other stuff. And that's when we get to watch the Superman series, because that's has the same animation as well. And then there's also Batman Beyond. Then there's also Justice League and Static Shock. We all know the story of Superman going off from his dying world to, and then landing on Earth to become the greatest superhero in the entire world. That's not without his challenges. And then we also, with Batman Beyond, it takes place like 40 years after Batman is like, after Bruce retires. And then he gives the cowl to Terry McGinnis, a whole futuristic version of Gotham called Neo Gotham. And there are a lot more different villains he fights. Like there's Ink, Shriek, Blight, Stalker. Wow. And he even faces a whole bunch of gangs of Jokers, which is a lot. A whole bunch of Jokers. Teenage kids who want to be like Joker. But trust me, they're not as funny as Mark Hamill Joker. And not to mention, we get to hear Mark Hamill be Joker again in the Batman Beyond Return of the Joker movie, which is obviously one of my favorites. That actually got me into the world of Batman Beyond. I didn't know anything about it until I watched that movie. And Bruce isn't alone. He also has Ace, the Bat Hound. Yeah, Ace is a good dog. He doesn't wear a costume, like a cowl and a cape and a utility collar, but he's a good bat hound nonetheless. Then we have Static Shock. A normal 14 or 15-year-old kid from African-American kid from Dakota. And he usually gets bullied a lot. But that all changed one day. One night, a whole bunch of teenage gangs were fighting. And then, boom! That's when the Big Bang happened. Yeah, an entire thing of gas. Boom. Of radioactive gas. Like, it started mutating all these teenagers into metahumans. A specific breed of metahumans, which are known as Bang Babies. Hence, the Big Bang. Hence, that phenomenon was called the Big Bang. So, those metahumans are called Bang Babies. And that's when Virgil Hawkins became Static Shock. He also faces his own breed of villains. Hot Streak, Ebon, Talon, Shiv, Replay, Rubber Band Man, who becomes a hero along the way. And, not to mention, he also gets to work together with Batman a couple of times. And also with Superman and the Justice League. And there was a crossover episode with him and Batman Beyond. I mean, Terry. Yeah. And not to mention, in the Justice League series, we also get to see the original 7 with Superman, Batman, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, the Hawkgirl, Wonder Woman, and Flash. And Flash is still funny to this day. And it wasn't Barry Allen. It's Wally West. I mean, we were all accustomed to Barry Allen. I didn't think Wally West would be Flash. Wally, in my opinion, I thought Wally would be Kid Flash, not the Flash. Yeah. And a lot of those episodes are like 2 or 3 parters. During the entire thing of Justice League, all their episodes are 2 or 3 parters. Yeah. They fight a lot of other villains too. There's Gorilla Grodd, a lot of their own crossed over. There's also Parasite. Yeah. A lot of different villains. And then in Justice League Unlimited, that number went from 7 to a whole bunch. Yeah. Man, it's crazy that there were so many superheroes. Even Supergirl joined the team. And then there was Green Arrow, Black Canary, Question, Huntress, Metamorpho, the Creeper. Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of different superheroes and supervillains. I mean, we need a whole bunch of heroes to stop lots of natural disasters. So that's why the Justice League was formed. And also, we also see a little bit of a crossover with Static being older in Neo Gotham. A little time travel thing that happened. The DC animated universe at that time was peak. The story, the action, the drama, everything. You can actually watch all this right now. Go to Watch Cartoon Online. Start with the original Batman series, and before you go with season And before you start season 4, you have to start Superman as well. Yeah. And that's when you also have to do Batman Beyond, Static Shock. Basically, you just put them on one window so you'll be able to watch them at like the same time. And you'll be able to watch the watch order. And don't forget the movies as well. They also have a pretty specific role to play as well. Like Mask of the Phantasm, Return of the Joker, a lot of those other movies. So don't forget to watch them. They're all part of the same thing. And as you can see, I'm wearing my shirt of Superboy. Yeah, it's actually a very cool shirt. I actually cosplayed as Superboy from Young Justice. And it was just this shirt and jeans, which was very basic. Yeah, but it was still a good costume to wear for Comic-Con. So, don't worry about anything about me, or just have a lovely time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and help us reach 200 subscribers. Oh, and you will love this whole entire DC animated series. Batman, Superman, Batman Beyond, Static Shock, Justice League Unlimited. The only hero it doesn't have is Blue Beetle, which is a shame because he shows up only in Young Justice, which is still good. That series is awesome. And that's going to be it for today. And be sure to continue watching our videos. Okay, Trex? Let's sign out. This is Crazy Creature and Trex signing out. Bye!